India, the third largest consumer of crude oil and petroleum products in the world. India, the second largest refiner in Asia. India, one of the world's fastest growing large economies, sustaining a growth rate of over 7%. India, the sixth largest manufacturing country in the world as per the UNIDO Report 2016. Although India is harnessing the established record volume of 52 billion barrels of oil and 160 TCF of gas in the country, India's energy consumption is expected to shoot high exponentially in tune with its booming economy. But India is critically dependent on imports to meet with its energy requirements. That is why Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi decided to call for enhancing domestic production to lower the cost of the energy import burden of the country by at least 10% by the year 2022. The goal is set: exploring the untapped potential of the yet-to-find hydrocarbons, estimated to be over 100 billion barrels of oil and oil-equivalent gas, in an estimated expanse stretching to over 3.14 million square kilometers. The vision is clear: transforming India as one of the world's most exciting destinations for oil and gas exploration, with ready market availability. That is when Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, decided to usher in positive reforms in the hydrocarbon sector, marking a paradigm shift in the country's hydrocarbon exploration history. HELP, Hydrocarbon Exploration and Licensing Policy, was approved by the Government of India, and the policy was launched in Houston. In line with the principle of minimum government, maximum governance, this policy is expected to generate a fresh wave of interest in India amongst the global hydrocarbon majors. India has finally joined a select league of nations that offer areas for exploration and production of oil and gas round the year. The Hydrocarbon Exploration and Licensing Policy offers single license for exploration and production of all forms of hydrocarbon resources, an easy-to-administer revenue sharing model, marketing and pricing freedom for the crude oil and natural gas produced, reduced administrative and regulatory burden, enhancing ease of doing business in the country. Cornerstone of the new policy is Open Acreage Licensing (OAL) program, a policy that permits investors to select their exploration blocks without waiting for the formal bidding rounds. Indian sedimentary basins have been gridded into sectors and divided into zones based on data availability. However, selecting from vast unexplored sedimentary basins also requires the right kind of data from seismic, geological, well and log data, and more. So to provide easy access to the country's exploration and production data, the Directorate General of Hydrocarbons, DGH, has opened NDR, National Data Repository, a comprehensive database of the country's key sedimentary basins. The Indian NDR is one of the biggest of its kind in the world. The large-scale dataset available with NDR includes about 1.7 million line kilometers of 2D seismic data, 0.6 million square kilometers of 3D seismic data, 9,400 well logs, and 11,900 well header data, and other data like gravity and magnetic data, well and petrophysical data, culture and spatial data, production data, and various unstructured data. Offering ease of doing business, companies now can visit NDR and examine vast seismic data of currently producing fields and other sedimentary areas. From the areas that are not under the purview of any licensee, they can carve out an area suitable to them and evince interest in doing exploration and production. Once an area is selected, the government will put it up for bidding through an international competitive bidding process, which will be held twice a year, and the block would be awarded based on the bidding criterion. EOIs will be finalized and put up for bidding as per the schedule prescribed by GOI. The entire world now has set its eyes on the initiatives of the Government of India in hydrocarbon exploration and production. With a pledge to lower dependence on imports of hydrocarbons by 10% by 2022, the fastest growing democracy in the world is calling you.
Let me invite you to be our partner in making a new India.
Come explore in India, where over 2.8 million square kilometers of sedimentary basinal area is available for E&P activities through the Open Acreage Licensing Program. Come produce in India, one of the largest consumer markets of the world, with more than 50% of the population below the age of 25. Come market in India and be a part of the growing excitement and the numerous opportunities in the E&P sector. Come to India.